There's so much argument going on about School of Nursing and studying nursing in the university, which is better. To date, the argument is still going on, and there are like major differences between School of Nursing and studying nursing in the university. Watching this video to the end will help you know which is better and help you choose which one you're going to. So in case you are finding it difficult going to choosing anyone, this video will help you. So please watch the end of this video so that you do not miss any information that should have helped you. My name is Nduka Chinazafevo. I'm a YouTuber based in Nigeria. And if this is your first time seeing my video, seeing my face, thank you so much for clicking on my channel. I do not even take your love for granted. Thank you so much for clicking on the channel. And please do not forget to subscribe and like my video because it actually helps my video get more views. If this is not your first time seeing my face, thank you so much for coming back to watch my video. So let's jump into it. There are the major differences between School of Nursing and the university. In School of Nursing, you actually spend 3 whole years in School of Nursing, and in that 3 years, we have the first, I think you have the first 3 months exam and the first 6 months exam in the school. Depending on the school, some actually do like first 3 months, some actually do first 6 months, or some even do both. Some write exam like 2 times. So the PTS exam is like the first 6 months. They are going to score you. If you pass, if you're able to pass that exam, you will be able to stay in the school for like 2 years and 6 months. But if you do not pass that PTS exam, you are not going anywhere. The school is not going to accept you as a student nurse. So for university, is actually 5 years. For that 5 years, you have to pass your JAMB. You have to pass your JAMB and everything. School of Nursing doesn't require JAMB. You do not require JAMB entering the school. What you require is your WAEC certificate. I already talked about that in my previous video. So please, before you get to this video, please, I would advise you watch the other video so that you can get like a detailed explanation of what I'm going to be talking about. So like in School of Nursing, you do not need JAMB to be able to get into the school. You can actually get into the school without JAMB. So it's just your WAEC certificate. They're going to use your WAEC or your NECO certificate to get into the school. And I remember in my last video, I wasn't sure if NECO was accepted, and I made my research, I made my findings, and I discovered that yes, WAEC and NECO is being accepted in School of Nursing, and you can actually combine results to get admission into School of Nursing. So that is it for School of Nursing. Everything is 3 years. But for nursing in university, you have to pass your JAMB. You need JAMB. You have to pass your JAMB. Then after your JAMB, you have to write your post UTME exam, which is actually every school have their cut-off mark. If you're able to meet the cut-off mark for the nursing department in the school, then you will be admitted as a student, nursing student in the school. And after that, you have 5 years to do your nursing, to study everything. And from that 5 years, you do your 1 year of internship. So the full 1 year is actually for internship. For nursing school, the certificate you're going to be getting is registered nurse, and that certificate is being accepted like everywhere, home and abroad is being accepted. Registered nurse certificate is being accepted. But university is actually, you get about 4 or 3 certificates. You have your registered nurse, your registered midwife, you have your, I think, ROPHN, is that what it's called? Then you have your ENSC certificate. So you actually have like 4 depending on the university you graduated from. When you bring your School of Nursing certificate and your university certificate or results, and you want to get a job in Nigeria, they actually value the university certificate more than just the registered nurse you get. So like the 4 certificates is being valued more than just having 1 certificate. For some schools, they do not go to clinical posting until whether it's 300 level. They start going for clinical posting in their 300 level. And funny enough, when they go for in university, when they go for their clinical posting in that 300 level, they don't even do much. That is the truth. But after graduation, they're expected to do a full 1 year of internship, which is working in any, not just any hospital, but a government approved hospital where they can work throughout that year and do their clinical practice and all that. But in School of Nursing, you are expected to do everything within that 3 years. That 3 years, you're expected to do everything. Your clinical posting, you start going for clinical posting. You can start going for clinical posting as soon as you get admitted into the school depending on you. If you like, you can start from PTS, but majorly they do not post students in PTS to they do not post students from PTS to the ward, except it's just like a punishment where they have to give you like night duty. You have to go to the hospital to work as just punishment. But the main work actually starts from your 100 level, which is your post PTS. That is after passing the PTS exam, you have to start going for clinical. In fact, immediately after PTS exam, you have to go for ward posting for like 2 months. Then after that, you can have class for like extra 2 months, then clinical word posting too. So like it's just word posting class, word posting class, word posting class. So you're expected to know everything within that 3 years. If you watch my other video, you understand the hierarchy in nursing. But this one, in this video, the hierarchy I'm talking about is different. What I mean by hierarchy is that the certificate of a university nursing graduate student is actually higher than the certificate of a nursing graduate in School of Nursing. In School of Nursing, they are very strict. It's like secondary school boarding house, boarding school. You understand that kind of strictness? Like their seniors can tell you to do something and you're expected to do it. You're expected to be respectful, like to the core. And the funny thing is that it's even more strict in Catholic School of Nursing. They are very strict. They are very, very strict. You can get punished. School of Nursing is like you are not the owner of your life. That is the truth. And it's like you cannot even really do things on your own. In some School of Nursing, the students are not really allowed to stay like off campus. Why in some you can actually stay like off campus. They actually like their students stay inside the school. And there you are being monitored like 247, like everybody is in your business, especially someone that people that are older than you with classes. You can get punished for the tiniest thing, like not arranging your bed, not dressing your bed. You can get punished, and the punishment I'm talking about is going to be like serious. The least punishment they can give you in that place is probably mop the hostel. That's maybe mop the hostel for like 2 weeks. You mop the full hostel. They can ask you to go to the ward to do night, to stay in the ward throughout the night, to be on duty, night duty. You get. So like School of Nursing is actually very, very strict. In university, you know how university is. I actually went to university first before going to School of Nursing. So like university is just like the way you want to live your life. You get. If that was even like the big shock to me when after university, when I got to School of Nursing, I was seeing like the whole hierarchy attitude. I was so surprised. I was like, why are you in my business? You get, like, why are you in my business? But that's how they are, and it actually helps, because it actually helps to produce like good students. That's the truth. It actually helps to produce good students, and actually helps to make the students to be very, very serious in their academics. If it's a Catholic school, you are expected to go to church. Like, you are expected to go to church. You don't even have a choice, regardless of whether you're a Muslim or you're this one, you're that one. You're expected to go to their church every morning. You get. So School of Nursing are actually very, very strict. You could get punished for not washing your own plate. Like, it's your plate, but you're getting punished for not washing your plates. You get. So like, I understand how that is, because you're a nurse. I mean, you're supposed to like wash your plates and dress your bed. You get. But like the way they're taking it as if it's actually their thing. You get. It's actually their thing. I love School of Nursing because of that, because it actually make me to be a better, I'm talking for myself now, it actually make me to be like a better person, like a better version of myself. Like things I did not expect that I was going to do, I saw myself doing them. Like, nobody will force the book inside of your head. Nobody will break your head and put it inside. So regardless of whether you're in School of Nursing or you're studying nursing in the university, it actually depends on the student. You get. Like, depend on the student's ability to read and pass their exam. Somebody can be in School of Nursing, and with the strictness and everything, we still not be able to beat like a university student. So I feel like personally is a personal thing. So there's no one that is better. You get. But from like everything I've said, every explanation that I've said, the reason why I actually prefer School of Nursing to nursing in the university is because, one, the year. I went to university already, so there was no even need for me to spend like extra 5 years again going to another university. So I was like, instead of that, let me just get the registered nurse certificate. So the one that is better depends on you. The one that is better depends on yourself, like which one you want. the years, actually you have to put the years into consideration. I think the main thing here is actually putting the years into consideration and certificate into consideration. I went to School of Nursing because I felt like the registered nurse certificate can actually, like, you can actually use it like anywhere, home and abroad, so it did not even really matter. Another one is, the last one I'm going to say, is that advantage of going to School of Nursing is that you are granted from year one. You get, yeah, like, you are granted from year one. School of Nursing actually grants you from year one. From that year one, there are like things that you can do that somebody in the university that is in year 4 self cannot do. You get, so like, it actually grants you better. They focus more on the practical aspects in School of Nursing. School of Nursing actually focus more on the practical aspects and the theory aspect together in that 3 years. That is why it's actually more difficult in School of Nursing. I would say, in my own terms, that is actually more difficult. I actually had like a roommate that was a nursing student in the university, and she didn't really face all this pressure that I'm facing. I'm in year one and I'm facing like all this pressure, you get. So like, I feel like there is too much pressure in School of Nursing, plus the strictness, the practical aspect, the theory aspect. You have to do everything in that 3 years. Like, it is a lot, you get. But yeah, I think that's the major thing now that you have to hear, that they are well grounded. Like, when I mean well grounded in practical, everything. That doesn't mean that being a university nursing student you are not grounded. It is possible that in the university they have a ward, so if you choose to go to the ward, it is optional. If you choose to go to the ward from year one, it is actually optional. You can go to the ward. You get that one. Nobody sends you, but you send yourself because you want to learn and because you want to like know a lot of things to do. You know, like a university nursing student is, when they are on holidays, she actually goes to a hospital to just be there, like practice and see things for herself. So it actually helps. So being a university student does not meet you so many arguments about like the ones that are more intelligent. It depends on the person, trust me. Another disadvantage of the School of Nursing is that it can affect your mental health, to be honest. Like everything I just said is going to affect you. University, I would also say, is actually has its own advantage, and why it's the best also because of the certificate. Like, imagine going to school and you have like, you come out with 4 certificates or 4 or 3 results and certificates. So the time in university is still the same thing. What they are going to teach you in university and what they are teaching you in School of Nursing is the same thing. So you are using like 3 years in that School of Nursing to get like everything. You see why it's like more difficult, because in that 3 years you're expected to know like everything. You get, you're expected to know both the clinical aspects, the theory aspects, everything. You're expected to know it. But in the university, you actually like have time to be able to know it. So like, School of Nursing actually very, very jam-packed. You get, that's why I say sometimes if you watch my other video before I did this video, you will know that sometimes there is no time to even finish the curriculum. So we're expected to read up, copy notes. Like, nursing is not easy anywhere, but in School of Nursing, it's actually like the rush and everything is a lot. So you have to beat yourself twice to be able to meet up with everything that's happening in the school. Everything, practical, theories, everything. You have to beat yourself up. Even personal development, like self-development, having to know that yes, when you wake up you have to arrange your bed, having to know that when you wake up you have to wash your plate, when you wake up you have to sweep your room, you have to keep it clean. Like, they do hostel check for us. Like, they come to the hostel and check how neat the hostel is, how neat your space is. So like, you have to be able to have that personal development. Like, you can understand the school, like they actually treat you like you're in secondary school. Like secondary school, you get it? So it's no different from secondary school. That's the truth. You can cut grass in some Catholic schools. My friends in Catholic schools, like in School of Nursing, Catholic schools, the girls cut grass as punishment. Even when you don't come to class before 8 o'clock, you have to be punished. You get it? So there are many punishments there. Guys, I've come to the end of this video. Please, if you like this video, if this video was helpful, please do not forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. And yeah, thank you so much for watching to the end of this video. I really do appreciate it. See you in my next video. Bye.